Why do people pretend to love the INFJs? INFJs are one of the rarest personality types in the world, making up only about 1 to 2% of the population. But with that rarity comes a unique way of thinking, feeling, and perceiving the world, something that others often misunderstand, fear, or even resent. INFJs may be deeply compassionate and insightful, yet they frequently find themselves the target of secret animosity, often without fully understanding why. In this video, we'll explore key reasons why people pretend to love the INFJs, diving deep into their psychology, the emotional dynamics they create, and how they can navigate this silent battle with the world. 1. They are too mysterious for comfort. INFJs tend to keep a significant part of themselves private, even from those closest to them. This air of mystery can make others feel uneasy or even suspicious. A coworker might notice that an INFJ rarely shares personal details and assume they are hiding something when, in reality, they are just selective about what they reveal. Imagine an INFJ in a friendship where their reserved nature makes the other person feel untrusted, leading to resentment and eventual distance. INFJs can work on sharing small, personal details to build trust without feeling overexposed. Finding the balance between mystery and openness can strengthen relationships. 2. They can be emotionally intense. INFJs experience emotions deeply and are not afraid to express them, which can overwhelm people who prefer emotional detachment. An INFJ sharing their heartfelt perspective on a topic might be met with eye rolls from someone who finds such intensity excessive. Picture an INFJ in a relationship where their partner struggles to handle their emotional depth, leading to misunderstandings and frustration. INFJs should surround themselves with people who appreciate emotional depth rather than suppressing their feelings to fit in. 3. They are hard to manipulate. Manipulators and toxic individuals find it difficult to control INFJs, which makes them a threat. A narcissist might try to gaslight an INFJ, only to realize that the INFJ sees through their tactics. Imagine an INFJ subtly challenging a manipulator's narrative, causing them to lash out in frustration. INFJs should trust their intuition and remove themselves from toxic situations rather than trying to fix manipulative people. 4. They prioritize authenticity over popularity. INFJs would rather be alone than compromise their values to fit in. This frustrates those who rely on social validation. An INFJ refusing to go along with a group's toxic behavior may be ostracized for their integrity. Imagine an INFJ choosing to stand alone while watching others form superficial bonds, knowing they'd rather be misunderstood than fake. INFJs should find their tribe, those who appreciate authenticity rather than punishing it. 5. INFJs see through people's masks. INFJs have an uncanny ability to see beyond the surface. Their introverted intuition, (NI), combined with extroverted feeling, (FE), makes them exceptionally skilled at reading people's intentions, motivations, and hidden insecurities. This can be unsettling for those who aren't comfortable with being exposed. An INFJ might meet someone who puts on a charming front but senses their manipulative nature beneath the surface. Over time, the INFJ subtly calls out the inconsistencies in their behavior, making the person feel vulnerable and defensive. Imagine an INFJ in a workplace where they notice a colleague pretending to be supportive while secretly undermining others. When the INFJ confronts them in a calm yet direct manner, the colleague becomes resentful and starts spreading rumors to discredit the INFJ. INFJs should choose their battles wisely. Instead of exposing every falsehood, they should decide if addressing it is truly worth the fallout. Learning when to walk away is just as important as standing up for the truth. 6. Their depth intimidates others. INFJs are not interested in small talk or surface-level relationships. They crave deep, meaningful conversations and connections, which can make others feel inadequate or exposed. An INFJ in a social gathering might ask, "What's your biggest fear in life?" while everyone else is talking about their weekend plans. This intensity can make others feel uncomfortable, as they are not used to such raw honesty. Picture an INFJ at a party, genuinely trying to understand a new acquaintance on a deeper level. But instead of appreciation, they are met with nervous laughter and avoidance, making the INFJ feel like an outsider yet again. While depth is a strength, INFJs can learn to ease into deeper topics gradually. Adapting to different social settings doesn't mean losing authenticity, it means meeting people where they are emotionally. 7. They hold themselves, and others, to high standards. INFJs believe in integrity, authenticity, and self-improvement, and they often expect the same from those around them. This can be intimidating for people who are comfortable with mediocrity or dishonesty. An INFJ might cut ties with a friend who constantly lies, even when the lies seem harmless. This can lead to resentment from the friend who feels judged. Imagine an INFJ who refuses to participate in office gossip, making their colleagues feel uncomfortable because their mere presence is a reminder of the standards they are failing to meet. INFJs can communicate their expectations with empathy rather than judgment. Instead of cutting people off abruptly, they can offer guidance and encouragement before deciding if the relationship is worth keeping. 8. They challenge people's beliefs. INFJs are deep thinkers who constantly analyze life's biggest questions. They are not afraid to question societal norms, traditions, or belief systems, which can make others feel threatened. An INFJ in a conservative family might challenge outdated views on gender roles, making relatives feel uncomfortable and defensive. Picture an INFJ in a classroom, raising questions that shake the very foundation of what people believe. The reaction? Glares, whispers, and even outright hostility for daring to think differently. Instead of forcing perspectives onto others, INFJs can plant seeds of thought and let people arrive at their own conclusions. Subtlety can be more powerful than direct confrontation. 9. They are independent thinkers. Unlike people who conform to societal expectations, INFJs follow their own moral compass and inner wisdom. This can make them appear unpredictable or even rebellious in the eyes of those who prefer conformity. An INFJ choosing an unconventional career path instead of following their family's expectations can lead to resentment and disapproval. Imagine an INFJ being pressured to take a high-paying corporate job but choosing to become a writer instead. Their family sees this as a rejection of their values rather than an expression of the INFJ's true self. INFJs should stay true to their path while finding ways to communicate their choices with confidence and clarity to minimize unnecessary resistance. INFJs often face hidden animosity not because they are unkind or flawed, but because they disrupt the status quo in ways that make others uncomfortable. Their ability to see through facades, challenge beliefs, and hold high moral standards can make them both deeply respected and secretly resented. While it can be exhausting to feel misunderstood or even disliked for simply being oneself, INFJs must remember that their unique qualities are also their greatest strengths. Rather than seeking widespread acceptance, INFJs should focus on building connections with those who appreciate them for who they truly are. They should learn to navigate social dynamics strategically, choosing when to reveal their depth and when to protect their energy. Above all, INFJs should embrace their authenticity unapologetically, because the world needs their insight, their vision, and their ability to inspire change. If you're an INFJ, have you experienced this secret animosity? How have you dealt with it? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more content on the INFJ experience. Stay safe, and see you in the next one.